Hello everyone, I'm Metis Balaska and welcome to the stream. So, sorry about being late. I ended up waiting to do some stuff at the last minute. And as I was getting ready to set up, VC face crashed on me again. Yay! I really gotta get off of this fucking program. I swear to God it has not been updated. So, yeah. Last time, we got smooshies from Hannah. And we are setting up to go and join the Resistance. So, which means we're running away from the school. How this is going to fit into 2 more chapters, I don't know. And how short this is going to be as a result, I have no idea. But we are probably going to be ending up playing another game while we're at it, after we're done. So, let's get to it. Yeah. Right, Mike's good. But, what? Ah, there we are.
I will never stop believing that humanity and spirits can thrive together.
I believe you.
You will never convince me that... Huh?
You've proven to be plenty stubborn on this subject. If you really insist on proving to me the good side of spirits, once all this is over, go ahead and introduce me. I promise I won't spear them on sight.
You really mean that?
I will be bringing my needles, though. I won't have us killed because of your stubbornness.
I can live with that. It's a deal then.
Alright, let's get to it. Time to escape the academy.
She's finally ready! The soul seeds match the power of my magic circuits perfectly.
What? Did we just veer into the Natsuverse? What? Oh my god. I was not expecting magic circuits to come up in this game.
She'll be running faster than ever before.
You have actually tested to see if it's safe, right?
For sure. You even came with me on the first trip, remember?
It was exhilarating, though, and flying through the air like that.
See? Exhilarating. Exhilarating isn't dangerous.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a good argument to that.
That's not...
I swear, on the Ellahammer name, I've got everything under control.
I'm curious, though. How are you planning to get the ship outside?
Through the roof.
I was wondering about that as well. With the power cut off, the doors to the hangar are sealed shut. You forgot, didn't you?
Well, excuse me! I've been slaving away trying to reconnect an extremely sensitive collection of magic circuits that had been torched by the Knights.
Okay, in the context that they're putting it in, yes, that makes complete sense. It just had kind of veered into the fate lane for me.
So, yes, I might have glossed over some of the other practical details.
Great. What now?
We ran through the door.
Can't we turn the power on somehow?
All power is cut off from the source in the engine room. If we reconnect it, then the entire school will light up again. It's the opposite of a quiet escape.
Well, you said we had to leave quietly.
One last prank? You want to pull off one last prank before we leave?
Since none of us will have a graduation ceremony, this could be a fitting replacement. Besides, we might send a message to the students as well, that we will be back for them.
Oh, well, if you want a message sent, I'm your guy. I already have something in mind. It'll be great.
I'd like to help out too if I can. The wildflower resistance should leave a lasting impression, right?
Exactly.
Very well. Seems like we have one last night run before we leave for good. Are you ready, Scarfy?
Ready?
Splendid.
Holy shit, this is a long one.
Ilias.
Let me get that for you.
That's probably not it. Okay, I think that's all connecting possibilities.
Pook.
Smart choice.
Ilias.
Easy.
Where to? Ilias.
Barely a challenge.
Hannah.
Oh, I've got it.
Kim.
I'll never get used to this.
Like, I just have to straight up use everybody.
This is where we're going. Here we are.
Stay quiet. We don't want the Knights to hear us.
As if they could hear anything over all this machinery.
Still, couldn't hurt to be careful, for all we knowing they're hiding behind the big crystal.
What is that noise, actually?
Let's turn the power on and then take a look.
Oh, that's right. There shouldn't be a noise if the machinery's off, isn't it? Pook uses their Tinker magic to reconnect the Mother Stone. For the first time in days, the giant crystal starts to hum, and the lights above you flicker on.
Look at that!
Didn't think I'd ever be so happy to see a lamp turn on.
What's that sound? That sound is quite distracting, though. Anyone know what it
I was
is?
just about to ask. It's not coming from any of the power equipment.
You look around and notice the room looks a little different than the last time you were here. There are still boxes and crates of crystals lining the room, but they seem to be connected to some odd wires to a machine that hums noisily.
What do you think, Pook?
It's an odd machine, all right. It's crudely made. Like, it wasn't really built to last. It doesn't look like it's doing anything at all. It's just using energy from the crystals to heat itself up.
And I'm guessing that those have something to do with it. I forget if those were there last time.
But why would they?
How does it work with crystals again? They're not flammable, are they?
They are under extreme temperatures.
What? No, obviously not. They remain solid, even at fairly high temperatures. When they do finally change their state from solid, it happens very quickly. More precisely,
They explode.
Not good.
Wait, does this mean that thing's a bomb? Is she trying to destroy the crystals?
Not all of them. Just that one.
Which will not be a good thing. Kim points to the Mother Stone, which is wrapped up in the same wires as the rest of the crystals.
you've got to be kidding me.
The way this is set up, if the Mother Stone blows, it'll send a shockwave into the magic crystals under the ground. That would release the demons trapped within them, just like in Animum Valley.
Still such a weird pronunciation of the name.
What could they possibly hope to gain from that?
Apart from unleashing an army of furious demons on hundreds of unsuspecting students.
But why? But why harm the students? There must be more to this.
I think there must be. But right now we have to try and find a way to stop it.
Can you disable this, Pook?
Well, sure, but then they'll just assemble it again. Making stuff go boom is the easiest thing to do once you have a room filled to the brim with explosives.
Then what do? We can't just leave it.
How much do we have to do to screw up that plan? Like, what do we have to remove that's impossible to replace that would screw up this entire plan?
I know. Screws. Just give me a moment to think.
Well, would you look at that?
Ah, shit.
Seems there were indeed some rats sniffing around down here.
It took too long.
I knew you rebels were brazen, but to think that you'd even make it all the way down here? Your ability to bypass our gaze is quite impressive.
We might have been caught, but if you go through with this crazy plan to blow up the Mother... if you go through with the plan to blow up the Mother Stone, we won't be the only ones in serious trouble.
You mages make so many assumptions about the knowledge and skill of those untouched by magic. It is arrogant. An arrogance I'm happy to exploit to put you in your place. It seems we have finally found our little resistance group. Bless the Eye of Isith. Take them away.
The knights grab your arm.
Except for that one. She comes with me.
You're dragged away. True demons. Oh dear. Reach the 11th chapter. The mood is tense as you sit in front of your headmaster. Your hands are shackled in front of you with the device that suppresses your magic. You're trapped.
And so we're here again, young troublemaker. This time, it appears you've gotten yourself tangled up in something even you can't slither out of. Knowledge is a dangerous thing. Once you've got it, there's no one who can take it from you. But equally, you'll never be able to get rid of it, no matter how much you wish to unsee the truth.
And what kind of truth have you seen to justify all of this?
That true progress can't happen without exposing the failures of the old ways.
I mean, you're not exactly wrong, but I got a feeling this whole thing of yours is steeped in bigotry.
Despite their failure to protect us, despite the blatant corruption that we revealed, the other Paragons still hold the former demon hunters in high regard. They are terrified to live in a world where their shining heroes won't be there to save them from demons. But we don't need the hunters anymore.
Oh, you're so sure of that, are you?
We will protect ourselves. Only when we no longer depend on mages and hunters will we truly be free.
She holds up one of the magical weapons. So it wasn't just as Benhaven who received those weapons. You're in on it as well.
I see your precious rebels didn't bother sharing all their knowledge with you. Some allies you have. Little pest, I didn't receive these weapons. I am their creator. This is the blessing of Isith. My life's work. A weapon that will give humans the same advantages as both hunters and mages.
Oh, sure, you just gotta kill, like, what? 2 to 5, maybe? I saw 2 gems in that sword. People per day, and then 4 people into slavery. Oh, yeah, sure, that sounds like a plan for the free. You just gotta stomp on people while you're at it, huh?
It has always been the most cruel injustice that some are born with the power of magic, while others are not. Alchemy has bridged that gap, but it takes a lifetime to master. And even then, the results can be disappointing. With these weapons, anyone can use magic, with no need for fickle resources like talent or time.
Of course it's the fucking Syndrome plan. And when everyone's a superhero, then no one will be. Oh my god, this is such a terrible idea, because you have no fucking idea how any of this works.
This is true equality, as the Empire will soon learn.
No, it isn't. Because in order to do this, you are stomping on people you feel are beneath you. You are doing no different than what you claim the higher-ups are doing. If your invention is so great, then why do you need to do any of this? Let the technology speak for itself.
And watch the hunters conspire to have this research banned and hidden away like the spirit lockets? No. The world has to see that we cannot live without this change.
Yeah, we cannot leave without enslaving the mages, making them pull their work, trampling on them, abusing them, and like, who cares that we have to kill a couple of peasants to make this technology work? You know, they're beneath me. Their lives don't matter. They don't have to be equal. You see how fucking stupid your plan is. You see how fucking you see how fucking awful this is, and how this doesn't bring in quality at all. It just has a new power structure with you at top. But I'm guessing that's your plan. You're just spouting bullshit.
We will break the Mother Stone and kill the demons the hunters feared so much.
That is a horrible fucking plan.
A few students and their professors will perish to prove just how weak their magic is, allowing my better equipped knights to step in and save the rest.
Of course, if you gotta kill, kill a few people, well, can't make a few eggs without cracking some omelets.
The Battle of the Seven Winds will be remembered as the day the balance of magic changed in the Empire. The mines will open and the crystals will flow. Thanks to my invention, the capitals will thrive and Taruna will become the rightful center of the Empire as the main distributor of energy. A beautiful dawn where neither mage nor demon shall dictate our future.
Bitch, we haven't dictated shit! Look how much power you had since you fucking came into this place. We didn't dictate shit. We had zero power this entire fucking game. Ever since you arrived, you had all the fucking power. Oh my god, you are so stupid. Well, technically, she does have no idea what's in the stones. I mean, I am getting pissed off at this point. If you set off that bomb, it won't be just a few demons that escape. You have no idea what kind of power you're dealing with.
That's the kind of backward superstition that got us into this situation. I know exactly what I am doing.
I highly fucking doubt it. The door opens and you are surprised to see Catherine enter the room, a cold look in her eyes.
I have finished up the preparations, like you asked. The students you requested are all making their way to the assembly hall.
Excellent. Then I must go and prepare. Be a dear, and keep an eye on this one for me.
The headmaster leaves you alone with Catherine.
What a mess you've gotten yourself into. I hope you're proud. None of this would have happened if you and your little group of wannabe freedom fighters had just kept your heads down, like the headmaster asked.
Yeah, in case you haven't heard that entire fucking conversation, she doesn't, none of our survival is guaranteed from the very beginning. You're a smart person, Catherine. You know as well as I do that this would have happened with or without our resistance.
Then why even bother if you knew you couldn't change anything?
Something shifts behind her eyes.
Idiots like you clearly cannot be trusted with something as important as this.
She leans over and unlocks your shackles. Wait, why are you helping me?
Bayezeth, are you really that dense? You always do exactly what you want, with no regard to the consequences. Well, I'm doing the same for once.
Atta girl.
Sullivan has gone insane.
Gone insane and implied she was saying she was sane before she even stepped into the school. I have a feeling she wasn't working with a full deck of cards from the beginning.
Only an idiot would get into a fight with those demons. Even with their new weapons, the knights, they don't stand a chance. Our fellow students are about to become collateral damage from her arrogance if we don't do something.
So what are you going to do about it? Those are some fierce words, Catherine. Are you going to act on them?
Well, I...
She already did, didn't she? By unlocking her shackles.
Julian? What are you doing here?
Making sure that my troublesome friend has the support she needs. When Sullivan ordered all the students from noble families to gather in the assembly hall, I found it highly suspicious. And then, when you didn't show up, I figured you'd gotten wrapped up in whatever is about to happen. So, I left Regitze to keep an eye on our classmates while I tried to figure out what's going on.
And what did you find?
This whole operation they are planning is rotten to the core.
Well, that's obvious.
I'm no fan of you troublemakers, but if Catherine's ready to support you, then I'll help too. Sullivan can't be allowed to carry out whatever this is. That much I know.
Julian, Thank you.
I found out where they took the rebels, but getting to them will be difficult. Pook is in the assembly hall together with the spirit mage. The two others were locked up in Tornquist's office together with the professors.
We have to get them out of there.
That's not going to be easy, though. Last time I checked, the hallways outside were crawling with knights.
Oh, we've already got a solution to that.
The school is under lockdown.
That's considering Ragnar is still with me.
Students are either in their dorms or, if you're from a noble family, in the assembly hall. The halls are full of knights enforcing the lockdown. Getting anywhere without being noticed won't be possible.
Luckily for you losers, you have me to help with that.
The looks on their faces. Oh yeah, by the way, we have a dragon. Ragnar, you sweet and awesome dragon, I'm happy to see you.
Oh, yes, yes. Keep the compliments coming, please.
What in the world is that?
Didn't you hear me? I just said it was a dragon.
Some kind of talking lizard?
I am Ragnar the Great, the magnificent dragon. Was about to save your hide, so show some respect, kiddo.
And we do have confirmation he is indeed a dragon. He is just a dragon in a homunculus body.
Sure.
Ragnar is a friend and quite capable. He'll be able to help us out.
If you say so. We certainly need all the help we can get.
Well, saving you silly humans from trouble is what I do best.
He hasn't done that a lot.
Let's start by getting you kids out of here.
But then again, I only got so much I can do. So I definitely need to pass through as few of these as possible. Yeah, this does seem like the path, to go. On second thought. The problem is our piping here.
Where to? Catherine?
Got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Julian?
Fine, I'll do it.
Where to? Where to? Julian? Where to? Where to? Julian?
Fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Logically, it feels like Catherine should go here. Or here.
Julian?
If I must.
Catherine?
Leave it to me.
Where to?
Yeah, that's the only logical bridge.
Julian?
Fine, I'll do it.
Julian? Where to? Catherine?
Got it.
This is a tough one.
Where to? Julian?
Fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, but then we hit the problem with this thing again. That's the only way that bridges.
Catherine?
Leave it to me.
And that doesn't work either.
Where to? Catherine?
Got it.
Julian?
If I must.
Where to? Catherine?
Leave it to me.
Hmm. And that just brings us back to the same problem. I want to try do this without the hints. I've gone without the hints the entire game.
Where to? Where to?
No, that won't do it.
Got it.
That won't do it.
Where to?
One of them has to go here. One of them has to go here, otherwise we can't link. Because there's no logical way to link to that one.
Julian?
Fine, I'll do it.
Julian?
If I must.
Where to? Julian?
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh. Okay then.
This is where we're going.
What is this place? Are we still inside this school?
Yep.
I can't believe the teachers don't know about this.
Well, some of them do.
You're okay.
Oh, and you brought guests. What's going on here?
We got a couple more members for the Wildflowers.
Ugh, that can't be what you're calling yourselves.
We are dealing with it.
I imagine it's an ode to Professor Hyben. From a messaging perspective, it's not so bad.
I know, right?
Ugh, I'll never understand you illusionists.
Oh, so this is where you've been hiding all this time. That explains a lot.
This is our beautiful base of operations. From here, we'll commence the rescue operation of our friends. So listen up.
Ragnar jumps off your shoulder and unfolds the familiar map of the school across the coffee table.
We've got 2 separate rescue missions ahead of us.
That's familiar map. Yeah, familiar map.
First up, Pook and Kim are stuck with all the noble kids in the assembly hall.
I'm guessing Kim's there to be like, if we just this guy's a criminal, we're going to do that. Or they're both being made an example of. Because, like, yeah, we find out Kim's blood is related to an important family, but Kim ain't no noble.
The Ellehammer family is too powerful even for Sullivan, so she is probably planning to keep Pook safe along with the other nobles. I don't know why Kim was taken there, though.
He's a very powerful spirit mage. She might want to use him to create more weapons.
Weapons? Seems like there's more here that needs explaining.
Yeah, so they're turning people into crystals to use for weapons so they can cast magic.
The second mission, Dragon?
Hannah and Elias have been locked up with the teachers in Tornquist's office. I guess Sullivan didn't want the more experienced mages to interfere, so she took them all out ahead of time. We have to go and get them all back here. Are you ready?
A little nap burst. Of course, let's go save our friends. Girlfriend first, or be more dramatic and save girlfriend last.
Very well. Let's head to Tornquist's office and save our friends.
Still only the 3 of us. So again, we need to pass through as little as possible. My thought is our goal is to have one person in each of these. Catherine, I'm guessing is over
Catherine?
here.
Leave it to me.
Julian.
Fine, I'll do it.
Where to?
Yeah, this one was actually pretty easy.
That's our destination.
I could practically see the solution with that one.
We're here.
Ragnar! You came!
How did you... I thought Sullivan would have...
I might have had some help with that.
Catherine! What are you... How are you here? You can thank her for that. I'm still not entirely sure. No, I think I get it. It's good to see you.
As heartwarming as this moment is, maybe we should save it for later? Let's get moving before the knights show up.
Right. We're taking you all back to my lair.
But what about them?
The professor and the other staff of the academy are watching you closely.
You made it out then? Oh, impressive.
Hannah, you're part of this as well.
Well...
First, I learned that Torquist and young Elias are secretly hunters.
Well...
And now, I am to understand you also recruited one of my students for your scheme?
I did not. She joined this foolhardy resistance of her own volition.
Well, I'll be...
We're not running away. We're saving everyone.
That's right. No matter what might happen, I'm not running away anymore.
What I'm hearing you say is you want the students to fight back?
It is the only way.
Hold on. The Paragon is still the highest authority at this academy. We cannot act without their approval.
The Paragon is fucking insane and actively hurting people and is planning to kill most of the students in the school. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we seem good. Just for some reason, we had a huge dip there. Anyway, as I was saying, the Paragon is insane and planning to kill most of the students in the school. I think we can throw authority out of the fucking window here.
Are you really going to cling to protocol now?
Yeah, tell her, Anne.
Tradition, rules, and laws are what society is built on.
Yes, and when rules and laws start to stomp on people, That's when you revolt, destroy the system, and build it again from the ground up. A society that's trampling on people willingly is not a functional society.
Go against that, and there can only be chaos.
Oh, don't be like that, you old goat. The youth have spoken. They want to fight.
Haunting has consistently been one of the greatest characters in this game. Even though we've only, seen her, 3-4 times already? By this point?
Now, hear me out. After they took away our headmaster, I'm the most senior member of this faculty. I was there when that last Paragon was elected, and I'm not talking about that dreadful alchemist.
Get to the point.
The Mage Paragon has always been elected by a majority vote by the teaching staff. In my opinion, our current Paragon has no legitimacy.
What are you suggesting?
Well, since the entire faculty is already here, I, as the senior member, feel it's only right to call an election for the new Paragon.
Yeah, that's great and all, but how about we wait until after all this bullshit is over?
And if I may be so bold, I'm recommending you for the post, Professor Torgfist.
Me?
Oh, now I see. Why didn't you just say that, you old fool? Of course my vote goes to dear Torgfist as well.
You?
You're the only real choice among us. And I suppose even a half-baked rebellion needs a leader. You have my vote.
Murmurs of agreement and rise up from the remaining staff.
Everyone.
Gordon claps his hands.
Looks like we're in agreement then. As the senior member, I hereby pronounce the unanimously elected candidate, Professor Torgfist, will from this day forth be known as Paragon of the Seven Winds Academy.
I don't know what to say.
You can give a big speech once this ordeal is over.
Yeah, we kind of do not have time for that right now.
Now, what are your orders, Paragon?
The whole room is quiet as the professor closes her eyes in thought.
We fight.
The suspense was killing me. Thank you. I know this isn't an easy decision.
But it is the right one. You've shown us that. I take it you all have a plan already?
Yeah, we just got to rescue the other group, and then we start a revolution. Anyone got a guillotine and ready? Maybe there's one in the storage room we don't know about yet.
We do. And we'll need your help, Madam Paragon.
You shall have it. But if I am to be the Paragon, then someone else will have to take my place as the Academy's hunter.
Torgfist looks to Elias.
Professor?
She goes to her desk and casts a spell. You recognize it as a high-level cipher. From within a hidden compartment, she pulls out a long, thin bundle and walks over to her apprentice.
You deserved your own sword. But now that it's come to this, I want you to have mine.
But that's your sword. I can't.
You deserve much more than just leftovers, Elias. But this is all I can offer you.
Yeah, we can forge you one later.
I'm sorry we hunters failed you.
You didn't fail me. You've never failed me. Thank you. I will use it wisely.
I know you will. Now, let's go and fix this mess.
Catherine, you're really here? Hello, Hannah. Yes, It seems fate works in mysterious ways.
Well, I'm glad. I was worried you would get caught up in Sullivan's schemes.
Why? You and I haven't been... I have been nothing but an obstacle to you.
I mean, I do agree some of your methods have been a bit rough.
Putting it lightly.
But that also means you took me seriously. It's been very motivating having you as a rival. It wouldn't feel right never having the chance to prove my abilities against yours in an honest test of skills.
Rival, hmm?
Did I say something weird?
No, I'm not backing down from a challenge. Least of all from you. If you want a test of skills once this is all over, then I accept.
You're on.
All right. Now for a daring rescue.
To the assembly hall, then. Very well. Hold on tight.
Holy shit nuggets. I mean, we got more to work with, but what the fuck is this?
Ilias.
Barely a challenge.
Hannah.
Let me see.
Where to?
That's our destination.
I don't think we get any bonus points for using and for being optimal. Ah, they put the nature class banner back up. You appear behind the curtain end of the stage and peer out at the students gathered in the hall. The atmosphere is tense. Your classmates are talking in rushed whispers. Some of the younger children are quietly crying. I mean, this is a pretty scary situation, so... You spot Kim and Pook standing to the side with a couple of knights watching over them. Getting to your friends without being seen might be an issue.
Looks like we could really use a distraction so we could grab them.
I might know someone who can help with that.
Yeah, we're gonna trust her with it. If you got a plan, Catherine, then I trust you.
Thank you. Okay, let's give this a try.
Catherine and Julian sneak out from behind the curtain and walk over to Regitze.
Oh my god! Catherine! Julian! Where have you been? This whole emergency drill has been going on for way too long! What's happening?
It's a long story.
Regitze, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I need your help.
Wait, you need my help?
So I'm not the only one reading this, right? She is totally gay for Catherine.
Of course. Don't just agree without hearing me out.
There's no fucking way she's not. There's no fucking way she's not gay.
I'm going to ask you to do something that'll get you in trouble with the Knights.
Oh?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
Why would that make a difference? You two are my best friends. If the Knights have done something to upset you, then I'll happily dish out a punishment. I trust you. You...
So, what's your plan? Catherine?
Right. I need you to perform your pink passerine parade.
Oh dear. No, you fool! That'll do more damage than the bomb ever will! That didn't even call for a yay, and the voice actor did it anyway. That's amazing. Squinting through the gap in the curtain, you can only watch and hope.
Is she coming this way?
Brigitte climbs onto the stage, brandishing her pink feather boa. Does she have it in her pocket this whole time?
Excuse me? Hello, everyone? Can I have your attention, please? Since we're all stuck in here for the foreseeable future, I think it's time we had some entertainment!
She's so excited.
Seriously?
What's she doing?
Huh?
She's really gonna perform now?
Hey! Get down from there!
Tonight, I present to you all... Rickettsy's Pink Passerine Parade Spectacular!
Who would have thought that one old... who would have thought that one old joke in his friggin' side quest was a Chekhov's gun? The illusionist swings her bow in a flurry of pink magic. She turns into a giant sparkly goose and starts honking and flapping its wings. This is amazing!
Stop that this instant!
Knights runs onto the stage trying to get her, but immediately run the other way as the goose lunges at them. And wings flapping and beaks snapping and with rows and rows of sharp teeth. Laughter quickly fills the hole as Brigitte revels in the pure chaos she created. Get him! Look at her go! Whip their asses, Brigitte!
It's nice to see her pull this move on someone I won't have to heal afterwards. She won't be able to keep them distracted for long. Let's get my cousin and the plant boy.
Got it.
You sneak through the distraction. Brigitte performs a vital distraction. You sneak through the distracted crowd and over to your friends.
How did you...
Ha! I knew that old witch wouldn't be able to keep you trapped for long.
I'm glad to see you both are doing fine.
Embarrassingly so. The Knights are treating everyone here like they're some kind of precious cargo.
Their orders seem to be to protect these students at all costs.
In other words, he's here because they plan to put him to work on the whole magic crystal thing, and they're probably going to and the nobles because well, they won't have backings of the noble families if their children get hurt.
Apart from me, everyone seems to be from noble families. Sullivan might be afraid of the consequences if any of them got hurt.
Seems like the one thing Sullivan respects is the nobility.
Of course.
Pathetic.
For once, we agree, cousin.
Julian? What the heck are you doing here?
About that.
Catherine's here as well?
They're both here to help.
Seriously?
Don't act so surprised, Pook. It's clear to everyone that Sullivan went too far.
Huh. What do you know? Guess you had a spine in there all along.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means thank you, Julian. Seriously.
Idiot.
While this is all very heartwarming, can you save the chit-chat for later? Let's get out of here before those knights regroup.
Got it.
Let's get out of here.
So, we meet again. Still not a fan, huh? Well, the feeling's mutual. I am glad to see you're doing fine, though. Otherwise, those bite marks you left would have been for nothing. Let's both give our all to get back at those scumbags, okay?
Okay, let's see the updates. Nothing different.
Testing, testing. Looks like we're ready to broadcast.
Everyone understands the plan? There will be no second chances here.
This is absolute madness.
That's why it'll work.
But it might just work.
Exactly.
All right, everyone in position. The Wildflowers Operation Doorway Getaway is about to begin.
And this goes here, and... We're live! Good evening, Seven Winds! This is your old pal Soren, coming to you live from a secret location, and boy, do I have a packed evening program planned for you all.
Seriously?
Is he for real?
What?
Sounds like the sound's coming through the pipes.
What will happen now?
The knights are gonna freak out.
As you all know, our dear protectors from Taruna have completely lost their marbles.
Again, that assumes they had any marbles to lose before they even got here.
They've turned our precious home into a gladiator arena where we fight each other for their amusement. But now, they've finally been swallowed up by their own pride, declaring war against the demons below our feet. They have upset the stability of the Mother Stone, and before this night ends, the school will be crawling with demons.
Huh? That can't be true, can it?
No way.
This has to be a joke.
The knights will not protect us, and no help will be coming from our fellow mages beyond these walls. That's why our newly elected paragon, Professor Tornkfist, will now make an announcement. Hey, the mic's all yours, Professor.
And then she gets stage fright because she doesn't usually make speeches. Her expression hardens.
Students, tonight we are initiating the school's evacuation protocol.
No way.
No way!
We're evacuating? But what about the knights?
This is not a drill. Students must evacuate to the Tinker Workshop's hangar immediately. Make sure your roommates are with you. Class prefects are in charge of the younger students. And furthermore, all students have my permission to use magic on any individual who tries to halt the evacuation. I repeat, all students have permission to use magic to aid in the evacuation.
I mean, they're all children, but they're fucking ready. This is what happens when you push a people too far, bitch.
You heard the Paragon, folks. Let's make this the biggest night run in our school's history. And now, to top off this magical evening.
Torm pulls out a record in Tormfist's size.
Oh, must you really?
Yes, I must.
Okay, everyone, you heard the Paragon. Time to move it. The Tinker Workshop awaits.
Remember, you're all representing this fine academy of diligence and excellence.
Oh my god, this music.
Make your teachers proud.
I might not be a mage, but I won't let any of you cretins lay a hand on my children.
Yeah, got him.
My lucky ladle has been waiting for just this moment.
And then smashes his skull with a hammer.
Our fellow students are out there right now, fighting for our freedom. What good is noble blood if it runs in the veins of cowards? This is our moment to take a stand and cast off the shackles of our families. Let's show those knights what we can do.
How dare they?
We can't just let our classmates fight on their own.
Great.
Let's show those knights.
Here we are, Scapinator!
Julian fighting with a snapdragon using his thigh as a bandana. Regates with a friggin' boa, that's great.
Fight those suckers with everything you've got!
Excuse me. I'll show you all that this enchanted fawn has quite a kick.
Even the cats are like, fuck you!
What's going on?
My face! Not my face!
Careful now! Don't trip! Everyone, get to the hangar! Our escape door will be ready in a moment!
Now it's all up to you.
Ah, that was amazing. Okay, so either way it has to pass through here.
Kim. Let me handle that.
Pook.
Time for me to shine.
Ilias.
Easy.
Where to? Hannah.
Let me see.
Where to? Ilias.
Let me get that for you.
Um.
Kim?
I'll never get used to this.
Pook.
Sure. I can take care of that.
Where to? Where to? Hannah.
I'll give it my best shot.
Kim.
I'll try.
Where to?
Here we are.
Smart choice.
I need to take a quick bio break, though. Give me a sec, guys. Alright, I'm back.
That's our destination.
Complete all
this is it, huh?
Complete all sneaking challenges as Tinker. Oh, so is it different puzzles for whatever class you are?
Just gotta convince that old tin box to help us?
He didn't seem too thrilled about our last visit.
It's our only choice. The Mother Stone could blow at any moment.
We'll just have to make it work.
I mean, he's probably going to be willing to listen to me.
You want us to steal a door?
The restricted section is a pocket dimension, right? If we remove the door and bring it somewhere else, the inside will follow along.
Have you seen that door, though? It's not exactly something you just pick up and run off with.
Yeah, sure. But I reckon it could be put on a ship.
Go on.
Look, I know the door itself is big, but compared to moving the entire student body, the space expands the more that's put into it, right? We should all be able to fit inside.
What about the knights?
They're gonna be so busy hurting the noble students and protecting the bombs around the Mother Stone. I'm betting the library will be clear.
And the librarian?
Yeah, that one's tricky. We'll have to find a way to get them on our side.
Hey, Twitch, welcome to the stream.
You did have a good talk with them before, right?
How's your day? It's been a while since we last saw you. I'm sure we can convince them. The librarian is a reasonable individual. I'm sure we can convince them. This is in their interests as well.
Looking at it now, I'm suddenly a little less confident.
It was pretty good. You know, I don't use Twitch much, plus career stress at my peak. Plus career stress at my peak. My college is about to end. Planning to be a video editor, leveling up my video editing. Cool. Well, if you're so inclined, I'm doing art streams on Sundays. Today I started learning 3D video editing. Cool. I'm doing art streams on Sundays because I want to upgrade. I want to update my my layout, and I've been doing the art myself. So if you have the time, you can jump in. You can jump in there too, if you're available. Then
Don't say that, Pook. I'm sure the librarian will be reasonable.
Let's do this. What day do you say? I do it on Sundays. Use the key given to you by the former headmaster. The door swings open and the light from within spills out into the darkness, blinding you for a moment. I've been doing my art streams at around about 7 p.m. my time, which is UTC +2. Though I might need to start earlier in order to get some longer, in order to have longer sessions so I can practice more. Because I just got, then it might be a bit late for you. I'm here because for me it's 5:38. Is that right? Because there's a bit of a discrepancy there. $5:37. I can join around 4:30 in your time, I guess. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming then. Because I run those streams later just to give myself time to decompress. And is my model frozen? The tracking is at 0. I gotta get off VC face. What the? No worries, that's whatever you'll make is good. Thanks for the confidence. It's just that I haven't done my own art in a while. I need to restart VC face. I am uploading my art streams to Patreon though, so you can also catch them on there. My Patreon and my Ko-Fi for free. I don't know if there's a monthly membership attached to that. The hands may not move the same, but the art sides never fade. Yeah, that's true. It's just that I'm working with a medium that I've never really used. I've been a traditional artist for most of the time, without much practice, since like I think since college, and but I did do some traditional art for the I did do some traditional art for my thing. My logo is what I designed myself. It's going through a redesign currently, and we're working with that. Because I'm adding like Hecate to my lore, so I wanted a new logo that incorporates both Hecate and Metis. Thanks. And so the new logo looks very different. There is some funkiness to this logo that I'm not completely happy with. Anyway, the door swings open and the light from within spills out into the darkness, blinding you for a moment. And then the librarian, in all their metallic splendor, appears in the doorway and looks down at you.
I was content with spending the next decade reorganizing my poor collection in peace. Yet here you are again.
This mess isn't going anywhere. It's urgent. Sorry, we know this is a pain, but we wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
The Paragon has activated the evacuation protocol. The school is no longer safe for its students.
I see. So why are you here bothering me instead of following the Paragon's directive?
Yeah, we kind of need you to take the door with us.
Because we need your help. We have a plan to evacuate the students, but we need this space to do so.
Kind of hungry. What did you have from what did you have for lunch? I had sausages from the other night. Normally I have sandwiches for lunch, but it's like whenever possible I have leftovers leftovers from supper.
My space?
Yeah, you heard of it, right? All this sin practically dead now.
We want to use the restricted section as a shelter for the students. And then bring it with us on a vehicle.
Yes, I know about your so-called airship, young Airhammer. The blueprints are archived here now, because the vehicle has been deemed dangerous.
That's slander!
Of course.
My airship is perfectly safe.
When I have leftovers, I try to make them taste better, especially rice when they can be fried. And if you have plain rice, and they taste so good, cool.
I mean, this is the only solution for keeping everyone safe.
That may be so. My programming dictates I must guard this collection, however. Why should this be my problem?
Ragnar?
Listen up, you big hunk of metal! Look, I know change is scary, and it's a lot easier to just let things go on as usual. But the world stops for no one. Not even those whose job it is to preserve it. If you don't help us save the students, who will expand your collection, huh? Who will learn from the records you keep? If the past is recorded for the sake of learning from it, then you're the most important teacher in this place. And the students need you.
A teacher? Me? But this collection's off limits to the student.
Then change that. We're in this whole mess because this school has been hiding away the past instead of teaching it.
Yeah, what's that phrase? Those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Sorry, I couldn't stay for much long today. Gotta go now. Eat something. All my best for your new layout. Nice to see you after all that time. Have fun. And thanks for dropping by.
Well, the one person who can change that is you. So stop your hiding and start sharing that knowledge.
The librarian stands silently for a moment. You can hear knights shouting in the hallways and cries of fear and anger from your fellow students.
It was Paragon Izzet who built me and tasked me with keeping the restricted section safe. Her goal was to shield students from knowledge that might harm them. But perhaps Lady Izzet was wrong. She was only human, after all.
Yeah, humans can make mistakes. Humans do make mistakes. That's just part of being human.
Very well. I shall move my collection.
You'll really help? Wait, what are you...
The librarian raises their arm and slams it straight into the wall, ripping the door free from its frame. I mean, I don't know what we expected. We were planning to move the door anyway. Bricks and mortar crash onto the floor as the machine tenderly brushes away the dust. Then they put the heavy door under their arm and give They give you a nonchalant nod.
Lead the way.
All right, let's go save the others.
We're really doing this. It's almost too good to be true.
Very well. Let's get back to the hangar and...
A bolt of light flies through the room and strikes the librarian. He makes a sound of surprise, and the restricted section door crashes to the floor, then falls forward. Dark smoke rising from the hole in his back. The light in his eyes fades. No! You rush to the librarian's side, but it's no use. His circuits have been fried. He's gone.
And now you're pretending to feel sadness for a mere thing without a soul.
He had more of a soul. They had more of a soul than you.
You really have lost it.
Sullivan steps out from behind the bookcase, her new weapon and still smoking in her hand.
So, this is where the rats have gathered. I must say, I'm impressed by your plan. It is quite original. But one shouldn't put so much faith in outdated technology.
She smirks and acts at the smoking remains of the librarian. How dare you? You'll pay for this.
You are the ones who will pay. With this weapon, I am more powerful than any mage. And you are nothing but a bunch of spoiled brats who've never even carried a sword.
That's another thing you're wrong about.
Yeah! Elias draws his sword.
A hunter. I knew your order had infiltrated this place, but it doesn't matter anymore. That shield between magic and humanity is no more. That line ends with you.
As long as there's one of us left, the door can be opened once more.
Sparks fly as the two weapons clash. Shall we step in? He shouldn't have to fight at her on his own.
It's okay. Elias has got this.
Sullivan's weapon is powerful. She throws out balls of light and left and right, but Elias deftly dodges all of them. Yeah, because he's been thoroughly trained. Like, she's carrying a sword, but she's not. But I doubt she's been. She's had more than rudimentary classes on how to use it. He pushes her back with his own flaming magic. Each swing of his sword seems to grow in power.
Picking up a weapon does not make you a warrior. Leeching off of other people's work does not make you a scholar.
Elias strikes the sword out of Sullivan's hand, and it clatters to the ground somewhere in the darkness.
You are nothing but a flimsy copy. An offensive imitation of the ones who actually bother to learn.
He points his blade at Sullivan's neck.
You will never replace us.
Heck yeah! Way to go, Elias!
Seems like the old doctor is an old punk after all.
Is it over? Can I look?
Holy shit! Alias, that was epic!
I thought my heart was going to burst out of my chest.
If you're all quite done, let's secure her and get out of here. We need to get that door to the hangar.
The whole school shakes as an explosion rips upward from deep underground. Sullivan's laughter rings in your ears.
You're too late. The Mother Stone is no more.
You are a fucking idiot. The lights flicker out of the power, flicker out as the power is cut. The screams of enraged demons echo through the halls.
Like fire, they will purge this filthy school. And like rain, my nights will cool the scorched earth. It is just like Isith foretold.
Isith?
I think the potion slinger finally lost it.
My sword. I need my sword.
Sullivan begins crawling towards her discarded weapon. Before she can pick it up, a shadow steps up behind her.
Don't worry, puppet. You won't be needing that anymore.
The demon picks up the sword and looks over it fondly.
The remains of my beloved siblings do not belong in hands like yours.
With one swift motion, the demon sends the sword deep into Sullivan's chest.
No, my destiny.
Ah, gee, that's too bad. If only someone fucking warned you! Oh, wait!
For someone destined to be a mere footnote, you certainly make a lot of noise.
You, demon.
The demon pulls the blade out and Sullivan grows quiet. It then straightens up and turns its gaze to Ragnar.
Good to see you again, brother of mine.
You seem familiar somehow, but that can't be possible, right?
Oh, we've met him before, all right.
You may call me Morax. I thank you for putting the alchemist in such a precarious position. I have been waiting for this moment for quite a while.
I recognize you from the stone.
And this was your plan all along, wasn't it? You made Sullivan blow up the crystal.
We didn't make her do anything.
You just took advantage of her stupid plan.
The Eye merely showed her the information she wished to see. She was the one who took it as proof of her own fabricated genius. Such a fool.
So, you manipulated her? You saw her weakness and preyed upon it.
And who gave her that weakness, I wonder? It's not the first time the Eye has shared forbidden knowledge with weak souls. Perhaps if humans hadn't been so eager to forget their past mistakes, this one would have known not to put her trust in the Eye of Isith. But I must admit, while most humans are awfully predictable, you've managed to surprise me. The last time I met your little group, the hunter pup was refusing to face the truth of his order. But now he stands here with his own sword. Fire burns in his eyes. The spirit mage, who blindly followed in the footsteps of his master, has found his own path too. It seems you have a talent, young one. A talent for teaching.
Does that mean I get a promotion? I didn't do anything. My friends found their own path on their own. Found their paths on their own.
Of course, no one's life
Sorry about that. My PC suddenly turned itself off. My PC suddenly went into and went into sleep. Frozen suddenly went into sleep mode. Apparently, my graphics card crashed. Oh no, wait. That's not the game I wanted to start up. This is the game I wanted to start up. How far did that take me? How far back did that take me?
So, we meet again. Still not a fan, huh?
Testing, testing.
Everyone understands there will be.
But am I?
Huh? The what?
Good. This is your.
Serious?
What? As you, they've turned. They have.
Huh? No.
Hey, the mic's all yours. Huh?
What? Oh.
I love that the cats join in. Gotta do this again.
Ilias.
Let me get that for you.
Hannah.
Oh, I've got it.
Pook.
Smart choice.
Kim?
I'll never get used to this.
Kim.
Let me handle
Pook.
Sure. I can take care of that.
Pook.
Time for me to shine.
Where to? Kim?
I'll never get used to this.
This is where we're going.
So, just gotta...
He didn't...
Is there only... The Mother Stone could blow at any moment.
But just...
You wanna...
If we remove...
Have you... Go on.
Look!
What about...
They're gonna...
And...
Yeah.
Looking at it now.
I'm...
I would get it.
The pit...
So why...
We have...
We want... And...
Yes, the blue...
My airship...
That meant my... What?
Listen, look, if you don't... Then we're in... Well, so stop.
She was... She was very...
Really? It's almost...
Very...
And you I must. It is but one. With it, and that's that.
As long as the door...
It's okay, Elias. It's...
Leeching! You gonna... You... If you're... Let's... We need to get that...
The mother... Like it is.
Is it?
I think the...
My sword.
You...
You... I think I...
You...
We didn't... The Archie...
You...
And it perhaps... But the... It's... Of course, no one's life is dictated by the choices of another person.
Saving, in case that happens again.
But the words of a good friend at the right moment, they can change someone's trajectory quite a bit. Don't you think? To put it simply, the serpent has ordered us dragons of the stone to kill all humans on sight. No exceptions.
Just try it. I dare you.
You have been so very helpful, however. I don't think killing you would be honorable.
Since when did demons care about honor?
Another brilliant question. I don't know. I was born anew tonight, and I feel that I should live a life of honor. It sounds exciting, doesn't it? Who doesn't enjoy a challenge? So, let's make a deal, humans. I promise I will honor it. I'll let you leave with your door and your ship. You'll help me solve an interesting dilemma I'm struggling with.
That's...
You recognize it. Then this will be easy to explain. It is a fresh puppet. A perfect new body for a dragon's soul such as ours. But there is a catch. If we were to possess it, then all our memories would disappear.
I mean, it's practically a rebirth, so...
A true rebirth. You've already rejected this offer, little brother. Why?
Isn't it obvious? If I don't have my memories, then I'd no longer be me. It would be like dying.
I see. Fascinating. Then, little brother, let's try that argument again.
Morax touches something on the egg and its color changes.
If your memories are what makes you, then you're already dead. Yes?
What are you talking about?
You lost your memories when you took on your current form. Memories of a whole life before the calamity. Of friendships, hopes, dreams, and loves. Gone.
I haven't thought about my life before this.
But those memories are important, aren't they? They are what makes you, after all. I made adjustments to the puppet. Instead of erasing your memories, it will now give them back. All of them.
That's gotta be a trap. The professor's research said that if a spirit retains their memories, they go insane.
That is a possibility, yes. For some souls, the memories of their time trapped in the crystals are enough to break their spirits. But some prevail. For some souls, the memories of their time trapped in the crystals are enough to break their spirits. I used a similar puppet just moments ago, and now I stand here before you with all my memories, yet as sane as they come. I trust my brother here is strong enough to overcome those memories as well. So, little teacher, will you take the puppet or not? I will give it to you, no strings attached, or I will take it with me, and those memories will forever be lost. Show me whether humans really have the capability to learn from the past.
This is Ragnar's memories to talk about. This is his decision. I can't make a decision like that for him. It's Ragnar's choice.
Then you may as well take the puppet. Let your friend decide whether he wants to use it or not. Whether you use it or not, I will not judge. I will simply hand it over to you.
I want Ragnar to have a chance to decide. I want to trust we can't trust Morax or his puppet. It's simply too dangerous to accept. I do want to give Ragnar the choice. I'll take the egg. Ragnar can decide his fate on his own. I trust him.
Really, Scarfy?
Very well.
Morak's hands over the egg. It feels warm in your hand.
No, brother. Your decision.
You told me earlier that we can make new memories together. For so long, I've been afraid of change. But not any longer. I will take the puppet. I'm ready to crow. Even if that means getting some memories back I might rather forget.
Very well.
Ragnar touches the egg and begins to glow.
His spirit, it's shifting.
The egg changes shape into a tall form.
I'm reborn. The memories. So much pain.
It's okay, Ragnar. They're just memories. I'm here. We're all here. You're safe.
Safe? I'm fine. Morax. Brother. I am fine.
I will admit, you worried me for a moment. Good to have you back. So, you're ready to leave this place?
Ragnar, what is he talking about?
Isn't it obvious? My brother just got his memories back, and now he and our family are finally free from our prison. I think it's time we went on our way.
I'm sorry, brother. But I'm not going with you. I'm not the person you knew anymore. Well, I am. But I'm also Ragnar. While I lived in that small form, I changed. I grew. I know you and our family will be okay now. And I wish you well. But the humans, my humans, they need me. I'm going with them to save their friends.
Thank you, Ragnar.
Well, you twerps would be helpless without me. I don't have a choice, really.
I knew this was a possibility. But still, you always were a soft touch. But fine. Since I've decided to be honorable in this life, I accept your decision. Don't get killed now on your way out. Then all my hard work would be wasted.
You take care as well, brother. Wherever you're going next.
So long for now, little brother.
Ragnar reborn. Ragnar becomes a dragon.
Let's meet again sometime.
Chapter 12. A Tale for the Bards.
And that's how the long and proud history of the Seven Winds Academy came to a close. The knights confident in the power of their new weapons, had declared war on the demons of the Mother Stone. They were not prepared for what would emerge from the crystals, and were entirely overwhelmed.
Gee willikers, who could have saw that coming?
Casualty numbers were immense, and their leader, Paragon Sullivan, was never heard of again. Many feared the Knight's failure would allow the demons to spread like wildfire across the south. Once the Battle of the Academy came to a close, however, a great magic ward was erected around the school. A banner was raised from the spire of the clock tower, a crest featuring a great serpent's eye watching over the forest in triumph. No one knew who had managed to rally the vicious spirits beneath it, but it was clear to all that a new force had entered the battle for the future of the continent. For an empire racked by civil war, this new adversary made waves in an already chaotic sea of change. The people of Solagard could only brace themselves for their new, uncertain reality. And for the mages of the Seven Winds Academy, miraculously, no students lost their lives during the evacuation. Such a feat was only possible due to the commitment and care shown by the entire student body. Many young mages chose to join the rebellion in Vinhaven, the new safe haven for magic users. Others returned to their families, with no hunters left to track them down. Living quietly among non-mages suddenly became a lot easier. Finally, some decided to stay on Pook's excuse me, Captain Ellehammer's ship. The pocket dimension of the old restricted section proved to be quite the useful space for hosting a school. The winding stairs expanded to include new rooms and facilities, the ancient magic comfortably accommodating the addition of its precious student collection. It was here that the new paragon of mages, Professor Tornqvist, built her new academy. A place for learning, not grading. The professors cracked open long-forgotten books and started teaching without restraint to the enraptured students. Professor Gordon still taught his enchanted fawn dance, but he no longer rejected alternative interpretations. He and Regitze ended up collaborating on a performance that was quite the hit. Pink feather boas even became a popular fashion statement for a while. Mrs. Hawning picked up her lucky ladle and ensured everyone was well fed and stocked up on sweet treats, no matter what day of the week. She even started her own class, teaching non-magic skills, such as cooking and hammer throwing. The latter being particularly popular, much to Tornqvist's despair.
They saw Thor and it became a thing.
Professor Hofflin chose to retire from teaching and took her research with her to some secret location. The young Tinker Professor claimed that someone was waiting for her. Rumor has it that they are both very happy. As for our hero and her friends, Soren and Nina started their own resistance radio station. With Soren's equipment now permanently situated in the sky, no one could stop their transmissions, and they brought news and music to the continent together. Julian became the ship's doctor. Without his family breathing down his neck, he finally had the opportunity to spread his wings. I hear he still gives treats to Hyben's Snapdragon from time to time. Catherine cut all ties with her father and devoted herself to helping mages in need, no matter their status.
Good, he sounded like a fucking asshole.
Through her efforts, the chasm that had separated the noble mages from their peers was slowly bridged. Many years of prejudice and resentment are not so easily erased, but as new alliances were made and perspectives shared, it was worth all the hard work in the end. The young spirit mage had struggled much of his life under the weight of his unique talent, but at last, Kim had found peace in the knowledge that power is not inherently good nor bad. he decided to follow in his mentor's footsteps, to stay curious, venturing out into the world to help spirits in need. Knowing he would make mistakes and not be able to save everyone would not stop him from wholeheartedly trying. Alias decided to leave the ship and embarked on a journey to discover what had really happened to the hunters. The empire he stepped into was marred by the chaos of war. Neither knights nor hunters were there to keep ordinary people safe from hostile demons. And Ilias realized he needed no title to help those in need. He made quite the folk hero of himself as the lone mage hunter, saving the vulnerable where the knights could not. When he, on occasion, visited his friends at the academy, he would always bring new stories to regale the students with, inspiring them to use their magic for good. Pook embraced the title of Captain Ellehammer. The dream of creating a flying merchant ship was realized, though the cargo was much more precious than they had ever imagined. Being in charge of the safety of the entire academy would once have made the young tinker balk, but they had been reminded of their dream's true purpose.
It's kind of ironic, really.
A dream to keep people safe from the sea. And so, they dedicated themselves to doing just that. Through storms, both natural and man-made, they steered the academy safely past every danger, becoming a source of admiration for many of the young mages on board. Ragnar the Great was born into a new body with endless potential. The hard work of his father had finally been brought to fruition, and the dragon was determined not to squander this second chance. He regaled the students with tales of his past, though some parts, those marred by pain and suffering, he kept to himself. Sometimes, one could find him staring into the horizon with a forlorn look in his eyes, lost in memories. But that's when his friends would find him and remind him that the past is just that, the past. And there is a bright, open future ahead of him to explore. Hannah rediscovered her love for the arts as a way to bring hope to people who desperately needed it. She wrote songs of her dreams for the future, and with Soren and Nina's help, her message was soon driving away the shadows in homes across the continent. People took up her words, their voices not quite as sublime, but their hearts aligned. Her talent would go down in history. And though she didn't get to perform at the Grand Opera of Mordressa, the sky proved a much grander stage for her voice. But when the microphone was turned off and the buzz of the Academy was hushed under the starlight, at the helm of the ship, one could often hear a much quieter tune, that of a gentle duet shared by two souls in love. Those were the songs she didn't share. From moments they kept all to themselves, the source of her own inspiration and her hopes for the future. And thus, the ship continues its voyage above the clouds, heading towards new, exciting adventures. The end. So, what do you think?
I should have a bigger part. How'd you get on board again? I like the story. You did a great job. Very enjoyable story.
Thank you. Coming from you, that is the greatest compliment a bard can get. There may still be a few amendments for me to make here at the ending. I won't take up any more of your time. I'm sure your companions are eager to have a word with you before our journey ends. Until we meet again, hero.
Who would you like to pay a visit? Take your time, no one has gone anywhere. Before we do that, I am going to take another bio break. Excuse me. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so... I'm going to go to Hannah last. Hey there, Metis. Gotten used to our newfound freedoms yet? This place sure does beat the old dorms. The restricted section is really amazing. To think that it would just expand to allow for all the students to get their own space like this. 07 for the librarian, by the way. Only problem is the stairs, but listen, we've got a great idea involving some winches and pulleys. Oh dear. I've got an idea involving some winches and pulleys. That does sound really interesting and would save everyone a lot of time. I know, right? And I'm thinking that that while people are being pulled up, I could play some music for them to pass the time. Is he about to invent the elevator? On the topic of music, though, right. Listen, our radio show is already absolutely on fire. Did you know the restricted section had a whole area dedicated to confiscated music? I'm going to make the world hear a tune that have literally never been played in public before. All right, I'm coming. Okay, I gotta take a food break. We probably won't extend stream for however long I'm gone, because it looks like this will take a bit. So we'll do it when we finish the game. So we'll finish the game when I get back. Give me a bit, guys. All right, I'm back. I forgot to time, but it's not going to matter anyway. I doubt we'll be finishing so quickly that it matters. Not to mention all the historical records that were gathered here. I'm making my way through them now and compiling them into a series of deep dive narrated broadcasts. We're gonna have to work for a lifetime if we want to get through it all, but it will be worth it to get the truth out at last. Yeah, remember to take care of yourselves. That sounds amazing, but also a lot of That sounds amazing, but also like a lot of work. Remember to take care of yourselves, alright? We'll try to pace ourselves, don't worry. Do you even know how to pace yourself? The library isn't going anywhere after all. And even if we're busy, we'll always have time for you, Metis. Whenever you need us. Right. Carriage buddies for life. No matter what life throws at you, we'll always be here. Ragnar. You find Ragnar at the helm, staring out at the clouds going by. It's such a strange thing to suddenly have so many memories appear. Time has a way of fading out. Time has a way of fading out the old to make the present stand sharper. But now the past and present are blended together, making it hard to stay focused. Did I eat a cinnamon roll this morning or years ago? The memory is fresh in my mind, so it's hard to tell. Hopefully this time these memories too shall fade, and it'll make living in the present easier. Or I could simply go to Mrs. Honning and have her bake me some rolls. That does seem like the more proactive of course of action. What's on your mind, Metis? I thought dragons were supposed to be grand winged beasts, but looking at you now, Ragnar, you look almost human. We dragons are shifters, as unlike humans, we are beings much older, more much older, more primal magic. I look like this because I choose to, so that explains that one dragon we met in the first game. And if I wish to take to the skies, I could change to do just that. Our souls are not restrained to our physical body, which is why our spirits stayed whole for so long within the crystal. And that is also the reason why the eggs my father crafted would be so easily molded to fit our will. They truly could not have produced the miracle of resurrection if that had not. They truly could not have produced the miracle of resurrection if that had not been the case. Are you feeling okay, Ragnar? Your father's research, it isn't complete, right? We did promise them that we would help with that. That's okay. The research is in the hands of Morax and the other dragons now. That's fair. In some weird way, having them having it is probably the outcome that is closest to realizing his dream of setting their spirits free. What do you think the dragons will do now that they are free? It's hard to say. I'm sure there are those driven mad by the memories who seek revenge against humanity, but there are also those like Morax and myself. Those who retain their memories yet stay whole. I'm not sure what they'll do, but I hope they find peace somehow. So, what are you going to do now that you have the body you always wanted? What kind of question is that? I'm going to be sticking around here, of course. The school has been my home and will continue to be so for as long as they will have me. My taste buds might be different, but Mrs. Hawning's food is as delicious as ever. I will protect this place, our home, with everything that I've got. This I swear. Glad to see that some things never change. That they don't, Scarfy. As the past fades and makes way for an uncertain future, I'll be here whenever you need me. That I promise you. Hook is at the helm of the ship, steering you all gently through the sea of wispy clouds. Weather is looking nice. We'll reach Vinhaven and within the day if all goes well. Once we make port, I'll have my hands full making contact with different merchant houses. It's going to be a challenge and shaking down some actual sharks instead of students for once, but I'm ready for it. Once you show me that I didn't need to change my ways to do something to do some good. So I'm gonna put my wicked ways to use and make sure the crew of on this ship will always be well provided for. You still need a hat. Seeing you now, Captain, I'm incredibly proud of you and what you've become. Ah, shucks, don't get all mushy now. But it does sound pretty good, doesn't it? Captain Ellehammer. Once we make port, that marks the end of this journey. Some will stay, some will split off and go on new adventures. But I'm intent on making this ship a place everyone will be able to return to. It wasn't what I had in mind when I started building her, but I'm happy with the result. We have to fix the stairs, though. You set out to build a ship, but ended up making a safe harbor for all of us. Corkscrews, that does sound so cringy when you say it out loud. But maybe I've become a little more amenable to cringing after meeting you. Hey, Captain, I'm ready for my shift now. Brilliant. Go on and take the wheel. Who hands the controls over to another Tinker student? Didn't think you let anyone else steer. I'm surprised you trust the ship to anyone else. I mean, I do need to eat and sleep like everyone else, you know, fair. But that's actually not why I'm going. I got another project I'm working on, and speaking with you now has given me a good idea. I'll get back to you later if it's a success. See you around, Metis.
That's...
Don't get too close, Rikitse. He'll take your hand if you're not careful. Let me guess. It's instantly made friends with her. Oh, pish posh, look at it. It might look like a big meanie, but this darling is just a big old softy petunia, isn't it? Unbelievable. I fed you, you know, watered your soil, but she gets to pet you just like that? Oh, you're here. Look at you taking care of the snapdragon. I'm just making sure it doesn't eat a student who wanders too close. Listen, I wanted to thank you. I know we have not been on good terms, and the decisions I've made, I get why they must be difficult to understand. You could very easily have left us, those from noble families. I mean, to stew it on our pride, but you didn't. Thank you. Your family shouldn't matter. We're all in this together, and we'll find our way forward together too. Together, huh? I think I'm okay with that. You know, Snappy, the way you coil your neck to get better momentum for your bite is really interesting. Maybe I should try that as well. Oh, dear God, she's learning from it. Wait, no, Regitze, don't cast that spell in here! It seems like Julian is going to be busy for a while. You should go talk to someone else. Kim is sitting near the back of the ship, watching the clouds go by with a soft smile on his face.
It's good to see you.
You're here to watch the clouds as well? Ha, if my brother could see us now. We really did the impossible, didn't we? We found a solution without any compromise. The Seven Winds Academy is safe, and the dragons of old are finally free. Yeah, though, some of them may become a problem later. Work has only just begun, however. Yeah, we still have the whole resistance thing. Morax made it clear that they are not not just about to forgive and forget being trapped for so long, which is, you know, fair. If I was trapped for millennia inside a crystal and being put through pain to provide power, I would be pissed too. Trying to reconcile humanity and dragons seems like a fool's errand. But thankfully, Hyben did raise a full... I'm sure that while he'd be sad that we had to leave the greenhouse behind, he'd be happy with how we handled things. I sometimes think about the tree spirits we left behind. I'm not sure how much exactly the Fae and the dragons like each other, but hopefully they'll coexist somehow. Compared to what we just went through, sitting here, watching the clouds pass by is almost like a dream. They say Benhaven is an open city for mages, and we'll be able to roam around freely without anyone giving us any trouble. Maybe we can all go on a shopping trip together sometime. I'd like that. I like that idea. Spending a day wandering the streets without having to worry about snooty merchants and angry night. It sounds like a good time. I'm looking forward to it then. Who said that? When I first arrived at the Academy, I wasn't sure I would be able to make any friends. It took nearly 7 years, but I ended up getting so much more. I truly treasure the time we spent together, Metis. Thank you for being my friend.
Here's how I see it.
It's still hard to believe that I'm really here. The empire we grew up in and has been ripped down in the middle, and I picked the opposite side from my family. I worry for them, despite everything, but I also realize that they have picked their own paths too. I feel cruel for both for caring and letting them go. Don't be. You once told me you wanted me to be kinder. Sorry to disappoint. You're perfect the way you are, Catherine. You make being kind seem so easy. But I suppose I have a lifetime to learn now. Listen, I'm not really good at these things, but thank you for giving me a chance to be something different. I didn't give you any reason to, but you still reached out, and I just want to let you know that I will pay that kindness back. If not to you, then to someone else. Perhaps that way, more people will be able to let go of the shackles they didn't realize they were holding. They didn't even realize they were holding them back. Choose aggressive kindness. That's a beautiful goal. I'm looking forward to seeing you bring that vision to life. Yeah, you watch me. Someone like me paying kindness forward. My father would throw a fit. Which is why, even if I'm the least likely person to be the spreader of kindness, I'll try. To be kind as an act of spite, I should write that down.
I think
that should be all the equipment, but maybe I'll check the potions again. Metis? Don't mind me, I'm checking my supplies one final time. Once we reach Benhaven, I'm going to set out. I'm ready to go and find out what happened to the hunters. Before any of that, however, we'll have to meet the resistance in Benhaven. With everything we've accomplished, I think the wildflowers can stand proudly before them. And we'll do even more impressive things in the future. The fight has only just begun. You're right, this is just the beginning. For the longest time, I was chasing the admiration of the Demon Hunters, an organization that I never truly knew, except for stories that might as well have been fairy tales. Meanwhile, I dismissed those who were right there next to me. People who were actually transforming tales of heroism into action. Thank you for putting up with me. You're lucky you're cute. You are worth it, Alias. I'm glad to have you as my friend. Puka's right. You really do make everyone around you spurt the most embarrassing emotional blabber. Go on then, go make someone else spill their heart out to you and leave me to my work. It's time to turn a few more fairy tales into action. I'm guessing one of the teachers here.
Listen carefully.
Oh, all of them. Mrs. Hawning, I need you to draw up a list of supplies we'll be needing once we make port. Thankfully, Gregory was good at securing grants while Gregory was good at securing grants while he was in charge. So we won't run out of funds anytime soon.
Okay.
You got it, Madam Paragon. I'll make sure to serve up a meal plan, and that'll keep spirits high among the students. Thank you. Professor Gordon, I know this might not be your forte, but I need you to organize a schedule for cleaning duty is to be shared among the students. We cannot have the restricted section turning into a new illusionist storage room. You know what? Fair. Completely valid.
I don't think so.
But as the senior staff member, I don't think... I'll get right on that, Madam Paragon. Well, that takes care of that, but there's still so much to be done. Metis, a word, please. Please don't make me clean. I didn't do it! Do you need my help, Professor? Don't worry, I'm not about to have you run any more errands. We faculty members can handle all the practicalities. No, I'm here to talk to you about your grade. Sullivan manipulated your rank as a means of blackmailing you. It doesn't matter now, as the grading system has been officially abandoned. And we've still yet to find a way to remove the mark on your wrist, however. I mean, we can find ways. You look down at your wrist, where a big round 0 when the word dropout is emblazoned on your skin. Your grade might hold no meaning now, but you did earn it through your own dedication to your studies. So I find it only fair to at least give you a choice. You want me to restore your grade to what it was before Sullivan's meddling? Or do you wish to leave it be? I'm proud of my rebellion. I'm proud of the work I put into my grade. I think I would choose this, honestly. I would like to have my original grade back. The number might not mean anything, but it represents the work I put into studying, and I'm proud of that. I see. If that's the case, then let me just... Cornfist makes a mark on her papers, and you feel a familiar tingling in your wrist as your grade is restored. No matter the number on your wrist, I want you to know you truly were an excellent student. I hope that no matter where you might go from here, the knowledge you have gained in this place will serve you well. Now I better get back to it. We'll be making port soon, according to our captain, and I have many tasks that need to be completed before then. I'll see you around, Metis. And finally...
This is amazing.
It still feels like a dream, soaring through the sky like this. I've been trying to put the feelings into a song, but the words are just as elusive as the clouds, huh? I've got a lot to learn if I want to inspire people with music, but I finally feel like my dream has direction. I'm not learning to be the best, but to use my skills to inspire change. It's such a simple lesson, yet it took me so long to get here. Thank you for staying beside me as I learned. Change isn't easy. I'm happy to see you found a path forward that's making you happy. I'll always be grateful to you for helping me find it. Hannah steps closer and her hand finds yours. We're going to make port in Vinhaven soon. Who knows what we'll face once we land. Another valuable lesson this whole ordeal has taught me is not to waste peaceful moments, so here it goes. Yes, I cannot put into words how much you mean to me. How strong I feel when you stand beside me. How scared I felt when you were in danger. Illusionists often mock love ballad as tried in lesser forms of art, but I have a newfound respect for those capable of transforming feelings into words. Bearing your heart for an audience or for a person is possibly the hardest thing a human can. Bearing your heart for an audience or for a person is possibly the hardest thing a human can do, I'm guessing. That's a typo. And Metis, I love you. You reach up to touch her face. As in the sunlight, her eyes sparkle silver. I love you too, Hannah. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting emotional all of a sudden. I mean, emotional moment. How embarrassing. But I'm grateful. Grateful that I get to feel embarrassed and warm and loved. What a privilege that is. Thank you, Metis, for making me feel alive. It is later in the day, and you're standing on the deck, trying to catch a glimpse of your destination in the distance, when Kim comes running up to you.
Hey, you!
Hey, Metis.
Come quick! Pook is almost done!
Nice. Can't wait to see what progress they've made.
Pook's been working so hard on this. I really hope it'll work out this time. But just in case, let's brace ourselves for some firefighting.
We can sacrifice the candy if need be. You follow Kim through the door to the restricted section, climbing the stairs until you get to the area where Pook has set up their workshop. The rest of your friends are gathered here as well, watching the Tinker Mage work.
Please let it work this time.
Everyone, be sure to keep a safe distance.
And, what exactly is the proper safety distance for an experiment like this?
Probably just outside the door.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of experience with putting out fires in here by now.
Not helpful, Soren.
Go on, Captain. Give it your best shot.
And then the last wire goes here, and there we go.
And everything just blows up. That's the end. The machine flares to life, and you watch with bated breath as the librarian opens their eyes.
Awake.
Probably should have waited until you were fully rebooted before you started speaking.
How is this possible?
Lots of trial and error. How are you feeling? Is everything working as it's supposed to?
I am feeling good. But how? I was sure my circuits were all damaged beyond repair.
Well, you're lucky there's nothing in the world that I can't fix. I found your blueprints in the archives. It was a challenge to wrap my head around them at first, but with some experimenting, I managed to get your damaged parts restored. Even fixed that joint in your right leg for you.
I can. What are these readings? I am touched by your kindness.
Again, like I said, more of a soul than that bitch alchemist. The restricted section just isn't complete without its guardian. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you, all of you.
Somewhere in the distance, a bell rings.
Seems like we're getting close to the port. I'd better get back to the bridge.
You could always leave the landing to me?
No!
Not even as a joke, Soren.
You fall onto the deck. In the distance, sparkling in the morning sun, lies the port city of Vinhaven.
It's beautiful.
It's not as impressive as Mordressa, but a city of friendly faces is a welcome sight, I suppose.
Time for us to finally meet the Resistance.
Ready to regale them with tales of our exploits.
Will they even believe half of it? I wonder.
I'll make sure the tales of the wildflowers will be properly documented for the public.
These people owe a lot to us, holding the line like we did.
Oh, enough to treat us to a feast.
Of course.
I do feel like a celebration might be in order.
Yeah, just say the word and I'll have the music ready.
Time to test the new speakers. Let's go. I'm ready for a celebration. Take it away, Soren.
With pleasure.
To the sound of lively music, the ship sails through the sky towards a friendly port and new adventures. Yes, that does seem like a fine addition to the ending. Until we meet again, hero.
Reach the high rise and reach the ending of the adventure. Ah, that was good. This game was worth the wait. This game was so much worth the wait.
My path in life was decided for me, ahead of when I even came to be. Scaling a tower of absurd expectations, chiseled out of ancient pain. And should they wait,
Is this the song that Hannah would have sung if we chose the other option?
there's always a way to make us blame ourselves, but I reject this guilt. I will break.
Yeah, this was a good game. I really enjoyed it. I wonder if I'm in here because I technically count as a backer.
Like a coastal shelf,
I missed it.
the pressure mounts.
Cause I did buy the plushie that helped. I did fund the plushie that helped go into this game, but I don't know if that was enough to count.
Puts the earth in motion.
Ah, just done. How many banters have we missed? Hannah romance. So there's probably one for every. There's probably someone who will comment and in the last game, everyone had a comment when you romance someone. But I get this. I guess here it's the most significant one to them. I'm not seeing anyone, and But yeah, we are going to end it there. I think this is a fine place to stop stream, actually. I could put another game name, on the tail end of this, but this is fine. I think this is the perfect time to end stream. So let us set up a raid. Everyone's playing Monster Hunter stories. Rag Raccoon's playing Deep Dish Dungeon. Chromia's playing Zenless Zone Zero. Epileptic Gamer's playing Repo with Made On. Let's raid Hannah with who's playing Minecraft. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like my stuff and you haven't already, please leave a follow. It helps me as a small VTuber. If you're watching on there, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me too. You can also check my socials down there. So, tomorrow, we'll be doing more art. We'll see if we can finish that emblem and where else we can go there. So, I hope to see you there. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. This is Metis Balaska, signing out. My mouth is doing the thing again. Alright, bye, everybody. Bye, guys.